What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Kalia. If you're interested in seeing how I got this light and easy beat, then stay tuned. Don't give my shit away. They just wanna fuck with you. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Kalia. Now I'm getting ready for a party. Not just any party, a Jamaican party. From what I know, them parties get kind of wild, so I really had to think about the type of look I wanted to go for and the type of makeup I wanted to do, because the party is also outside, so I do plan to keep my makeup light. Honestly, I would do no makeup at all. Like, it's really hot outside, but I'm like itching to wear just a little bit of makeup. So let's see what we come up with. So I do want to start with some primer because I know I'm gonna get too sweating out there. Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Using this primer because I heard that it had a matte finish instead of like a hydrating finish. Y'all, I sweat so much, especially on my face. This is really a challenge. Like, do y'all like my nails? I did them myself. Yes. The first thing I want to do is conceal. I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. This is the shade 144 Caramel. And I'm going to start by concealing under my eyes because I want that to be bright. And this looks like I'm applying a lot, but it's really a very thin layer of product. And I'm gonna kind of let that just dry down for a little bit because I do want to get like maximum coverage. So while the concealer is drying down, I'm going to color correct the dark spots on my face using a certain concealer if I could find it. Now I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange Corrector to cover up some of these dark marks that I have on my cheeks. And now I'm going to use my sponge to blend out the corrector. I'm not really like trying to spread this concealer over my face, so I'm just gonna tap this concealer in its like respective area just to keep it on those spots. I don't want to spread it too much. A little is fine, but I don't want my whole face like red. Now I'm gonna go ahead and blend out the concealer in my highlighting areas. So there's all this talk about basically makeup YouTube or beauty YouTube, being dead or whatever, and like nobody's really watching the content. And hearing that initially, like, it made me be like, whoa, wait a minute, that's my favorite type of YouTube. What do you mean nobody's watching it? Like, I don't know, it kind of made me feel uneasy, because it's also the type of YouTube that I want to do. Not just makeup, but makeup, hair, skincare, all of it. But specifically the makeup part is what people are saying, like, not a lot of people watch, or like the demand for it just isn't as high. But I'm gonna make the videos anyway, because it's what I want to do, it's what I enjoy doing. And makeup videos is honestly what made me fall in love with YouTube. The girls need beauty. You know, there's always going to be girls, women who may not know how to do their makeup and they want to learn. There's no age limit on learning to do your makeup. There are growing girls, like, you know what I'm saying, every day. If we just let beauty YouTube die, what are the girls gonna watch? They need updated product reviews, updated routines, updated techniques, updated, you know what I'm saying? We gotta keep it going. So blending your concealer out with a dense brush like this instead of a sponge works wonders. If you ask me, like, I feel like I look airbrushed as far as my concealer goes. I like to bring the concealer up and over into my temples. I feel like that really lifts my face. And I really like to make sure that the perimeter of where I apply my concealer is blended, honey. Like, it needs to be a seamless transition. So I'm going to use the Sephora Microsmooth powder on the perimeter of my face, basically everywhere I didn't highlight. This is in the shade 56 Mahogany. I don't really think this shade matches me. Like, I don't know. Let's see. I should have used another concealer to mute the redness over that corrector. Maybe I still can. I'm actually used the same concealer I highlighted with, just to dab and get a little of that redness. Like, I'm gonna go in with this again, and I really want to build this up to get some type of, you know what I'm saying, coverage. I know it's not gonna do much for these dark spots on this side though, but it's cool. Why would I do the same thing and go in with powder and not a concealer? Oh my god, I'm losing it. Same concealer, I'm just gonna dab a little bit of that. And I'm just trying to build that up. I'm not using a lot, honestly, a little product at a time. I use this powder instead of a foundation. It really feels like I have nothing on my face. Nothing. So if your skin is pretty clear, like of dark marks and breakouts or whatever, this powder, amazing. And you can get it in, like, you know, different shades. Like if you wanted to use it to contour or bronze, or if you wanted to use it to set your highlighted areas, you can get a brighter color. And I don't know if you can tell, but it did do a pretty good job of covering my spots on this side. Like, I don't see them a lot. I don't know how it's picking up on camera, but a little bit of the Mercier translucent setting powder to set everywhere that I highlighted. Now with my under eye, I'm gonna take this brush and blend out the creasing, because I get a lot of bad creasing, and if I apply the powder, it'll set the creases, like, you know what I'm saying. we're not doing it. So I'm gonna look up, blend that crease area some more, and then I'm gonna go right in with the powder. Now that my highlighted areas are set, I'm going to take the same brush that I used for the Sephora Microsmooth setting powder, and I'm going to just use that brush to like blend everything together. To warm my face up a little bit, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalkr in the shade Cocoa Naughty. I like to use an angle brush because I kind of go in like contour.
Active by night, keep going crazy.
I think that's all. Oh wait, I want to fill in my brows just a little bit. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP in the shade Dark Brown. I've really grown out of concealing around my eyebrows. Not that I don't like the look, but I don't know, it just feels too tedious. Next, I'm going to line my lips using the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Downtown Beauty.
Active by night, keep going crazy.
I really like this shade because it's like the perfect brown cocoa color. It's not too cool and not too warm. It's pretty neutral. My skin complexion is neutral, so it's perfect. And before I go in with gloss, I like to blend this out a little bit with my fingertip. Now I'm going in with the NYX Buttergloss in the shade Maybelline. I'm taking that same gloss in the shade Sugar High, and I'm gonna go right on top of Maybelline. I think that is all. I don't want to add blush. No blush, no blush. Let's set that all into place. Then the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. It says up to 16-hour wear. This is by e.l.f. This is the hard part, y'all, when you have lash extensions and you're trying to like spray your face, but you gotta protect the lashes. Here is the finished look. We didn't have to do anything to lashes today because I had lash extensions. By the way, I got them done by at VLash. And if you're in the Atlanta area and you're interested in booking with her, you can use my code Kalia.Asia for 10% off your purchase. So tap in if you're in the Atlanta area. Despite how beat I look, this is a really light makeup day, okay? Oh, and do me a favor and follow me on Instagram at Kalia.Asia. We are on the road to 10K.